Hello, YouTube land! Check your clocks, it's amateur hour time. Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2. In the last episode, tragedy has struck again. This time, Mahiru has been murdered, and it was because of a video game? So, apparently, the arcade machine that Monokuma provided for us was another motive, which I guess someone played it, figured it out, and I guess Mahiru was the victim in it? Or something like that. Well, regardless, we're gonna have to figure out what was the whole idea of Twilight Syndrome murder case anyway, because apparently Monokuma said there was some sort of missing link, and as we investigated more into it, apparently some of the characters here, like some of the people in the island, were characters in the actual game. So it's a non-fiction thing, so it actually happened. But as to why we're discovering this is what we gotta figure out. And then why Mahiru was the one that got chosen, who did it. It's a lot, like always, a lot has come to the light, but don't worry. Hopefully with my exquisite mind and my wild theories as the ultimate rookie, I think I can pull it out of my behind like I always do. It's just gonna be weird who was the killer as always, because that's gonna be shocking as always. But we'll see and go ahead and jump right into it and have some fun. So if you enjoy Danganronpa, be sure to leave a like, also comment and subscribe to become part of the Coop crew. I welcome you with open arms, but without further ado, court is in session. Let's get this going. Do I have my skill set? Yes, I do. Let's do it. Finish preparations. Are my difficulties still on me, yeah? Yeah, everything's still on me as always. Finish preparations. We ride. Last trial. Oh god.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
I do, because apparently it got someone killed.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Right.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome murder case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Mostly girls.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. Using the staff role after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. Yeah, that's who we were the entire time. The true identity of Girl A is it was Mikan.
I see.
Yeah, Mikan was the main character.
Girl
Nice.
Probably Mikan Tsumi.
You got to play as protagonist. Go you.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Oh god.
Ah, a nasty, trashy trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
I did as well.
Huh?
Yeah. She's right. The one who said that was Girl B.
I see.
And she was short.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C. Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper, energetic, and unique. That was Ibuki.
I see.
Ibuki Miyota.
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday. Let's move on to Girl C.
She's like, what? Girl D, huh? You know, there's only one person who always had a camera with them. That was Mahiru.
I see.
So she was Girl D. Okay.
Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Okay, so if we were talking to Girl E, E and D. Alright, so whoever E was talking to Mahiru. Dang.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Guy F. He's Guy F. It'll be Fuyuhiko. Fuyuhiko too.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
Honestly, that's freaking cool.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
There were two Kusuryus.
Another person?
Yas Queen.
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyota, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
So Sato would have to be Girl E, if that's the case.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
Because there were.
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. It's true I have a hunch, but call me out like that. Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice is probably because he had a little sister.
I can prove it with this.
I can prove it with this.
In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
He does. And you got a little sister too, don't you?
Hmm? What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch. What the hell did she do to my little sister?
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is the one who died at the beginning.
I see.
The one Sato killed.
Their high school girl
Oh
in the
no.
game is the only person I can think of.
Yep, the one Girl E killed.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there.
But is he wrong?
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
You said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, When I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and set me off. It happened just the other day.
Are you sure about that, Fuyuhiko?
About that. You're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
Nagito is on his arc. Leave him be.
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer. Okay.
Okay. This is a load of barnacles.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
But did that get us anywhere?
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
Non-fiction though, man.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato. Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice? I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the heck is that wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Really? Tanaka's a plain name? It sounds interesting to me. I mean, but then again, I am the only American in this entire class registry, so I'm like, no, I'd be the second foreigner technically, because Sonia is from Europe, so I'm from America. Holy crap, I'm not the only one that's strange here. Probably, if anything, I'd be the most strangest, because, you know, America be wild like that. Just saying. And he also has a strange rivalry going on?
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What?
Oh my god.
No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
Right? There ain't no way. They're over here talking nonchalantly like, did you know? Someone just got murdered. They're like, what? You know what wild times we live in? Man, back in my day, we committed murder with our fingers.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Ugh. The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Because Girl E was the killer?
I see.
Yeah.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
An eye for an eye type thing.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl.
And honestly, and the only one who did it was Guy F, which would be Fuyuhiko.
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But... Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
Honestly, we need to figure out who and who didn't play the game. that's what we should figure out after we figure out this.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Heyo.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
Oh, okay. It's 2 separate rooms. Alright, so that's obviously the music room. Girl A, B, C, and D are up there at the stairs. That's girl E, I guess, near the locked door. Broken window, victim, water tank, and gravel. Huh. Okay.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Hey, you know it. You know it, Chiaki.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
I know what she's talking about. Aw.
I'll start explaining.
Oh, I wanted to hear her nerd out. I did. I knew exactly what she was talking about. That's like the same thing when you were playing like Legend of Zelda, like the NES Legend of Zelda, the first one, where you were walking around Hyrule Field. My God, you had to map that place. And Metroid too. Metroid was the same thing. I'm just saying that right now. I mean, nowadays we can just use walkthroughs and such, but back then, you had to use your paper, your pencil, and your brain. Those were the only things you had, and maybe the game manual. But that's it.
Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking.
Ooh, now I want to play some NES games. I'm down. I like NES games. They are fun. They're retro and fun. They're just, you can't beat the 8-bit goodness, man. You can't.
Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert.
I still don't understand how that would consider you as a pervert from taking a single swimsuit. I feel like you would do something more wild or like more depraved than that. I don't know. I'm not seeing the connection to that. I'm not. Maybe if someone could like pop that in the comments section or something. Like after when they take the swimsuit, are they gonna like sniff it or like what? What do you do with a swimsuit? If anything, I would have wore it just because if I ran out of swimsuits or something. But I wouldn't. Would I go all to the trouble of taking a woman's swimsuit? Like I can't take anything else. Maybe they were trying to find like some clothing and they just couldn't. What? Think about it. Think about it. Maybe it wasn't like they had to try to find some other piece of clothing, but seeing as they had no other option and time was running short, they had to take a swimsuit. Like that's it. I'm not trying to side with the pervert. I'm not. I'm just trying to find the connection. That's all. That's all I asked for. Here comes another wild theory. I may as well just shut up.
How does that sound?
I don't know, Chiaki. I'm kind of rambling at this point.
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Then she took her own swimsuit? Maybe that's why. To plot the murder. Or pin it on a quote-unquote pervert. What if you just... Never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
Obviously, Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
Wouldn't she be seen?
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Yeah, wouldn't she been? Yeah, she would have been seen.
Then, forget this.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
We're getting there. Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? Guess I need to clear that up first. Oh, we actually gotta clarify what she did. Oh my goodness. All right, swimsuit, photo, broken vase. Oh my god, that's a lot. All right.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
I don't know, man. Wait.
She just broke the window in the music room.
I think
Escaped outside.
it has something to do with the broken vase because they actually talked about it in the game, no? Oh, hold on. Broken vase. One of the ending prizes, a photo of a broken vase. Girl D, Mahiru, showed Girl E this photo in Twilight Syndrome murder case. Yeah, she did show this. And then she was trying to say something about, like, is this blackmail or something? Or something like that. I think it has something to do with it.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, we need to go through the entrance hall.
We'll try. Nope.
Huh? They said it in the game, right? In order to get to the front of the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Trying to find a flaw with the setting of the game is like ignoring the rules of tag.
Crap!
Looks like I messed up. Let's try thinking it over again. Okay, never mind. Not that.
After she killed the first
Let's
what did Girl E
continue with the conversation.
and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get to the front of the music room? To go back to the music, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't that. It was the broken vase.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Yeah, it wasn't the window. It was the vase.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
Vase low.
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
Was it like a distraction?
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard.
Why
wasn't
break a
the
vase?
music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key.
Oh, okay.
With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, turned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room.
Huh.
All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Yay.
Wait a minute. The
No?
mystery hasn't been solved yet.
Ugh.
You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet.
Oh my god. Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool. I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end.
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
Which means I'll feel disgusting. If this keeps up, I'm gonna have to take a dookie, man. And that's gonna be gross. What kind of logic is that? You're the disgusting one. I would feel like I need to shit. It's gonna be a big one, man.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. We're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear. I have to do it. I'll do it. Okay. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I needed to tell you regarding the white noise in the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at... You get the gist, right? It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun... something. Apparently, he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something. I wonder who it is. Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck, and have fun. Okay, so Gundam has a skill that can help me do that. Alright, broken fish tank, killer's escape route, stolen swimsuit, photo, crime scene photo. Oh.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What could it be? Luigi.
What about broken glass?
Stupid as usual.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Well,
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
it came to me with the boom.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Is it though?
Then the piano.
The piano, this guy.
Why are you going even bigger? The investigation conducts universal chaos.
Universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
Jesus.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
You hit him with gravel. Isn't it too small?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Bloodstain.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
None that I know of.
She beat her to death with her fists!
Not that Girl E is Akane or Nakamaru. You're seriously stupid. An unconventional weapon apparently appeared in the game, but... What?
Weapon inside the
Unconventional, so you wouldn't expect it to be a weapon.
What about broken glass?
Fish tank seems too obvious.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Yeah.
Think you talked her with the fish
Can't
tank.
be an escape route. Crime scene photo. Let me see the stuff. Killer's escape route. In Twilight Syndrome murder case, there was a broken window in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Normally, you can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. Okay. Unconventional. She had a blow to the head. Someone slammed her head in the window? But then the glass shards would have bloodstains, no? Okay, swimsuit. Oh, that's what the swimsuit looks like? Huh. Wait. Unconventional. Think unconventional. Think not expected. You wouldn't expect it to be a weapon. A broken vase, but that was in the other room. So... that's nothing. I'm gonna go with...
Then the piano.
It has to be a swimsuit. You wouldn't expect a swimsuit to be a weapon. Strangulation. No, wait. There's blood. I mean...
It's on that big a scale too?
Blood on
How
swimsuit?
about beating her with gravel instead?
Oh, it was right. I didn't mean to press that. I was meaning to press Y.
God, the killer
must have used gravel to attack the victim.
I swear I was not trying to press X. I tried to press Y, but I fat fingered it. And I pressed it, and it worked. Whoops, but a good whoops. But wait, the killer used gravel with the swimsuit? Huh?
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
Like always.
Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
Yeah, you gotta you gotta pluck them like water torture.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. The swimsuit. Oh, she used it like a ball and chain, dude.
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit.
She used the swimsuit and put the gravel in it and smacked her with it. What the heck? You can't use the fish tank like a normal person.
You tie the
Yeah.
swimsuit around the bag and stuff it full of gravel. It'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
He totally would. I bet you. Phoenix Wright totally would.
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
I mean, you could just wash it off and, you know.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
You've only done it like last game, so.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Mahiru.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Okay, so we talked about the game, now we get to our actual case.
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
It's okay, I made sure to throw it away.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
Which, it was Fuyuhiko's sister that was harassing Mahiru. So it kind of makes sense why Mahiru and Fuyuhiko were butting heads anyway at the beginning, because I guess of what happened in the past.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
Huh?
You can? That's pretty scary.
Huh?
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day, or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girl E's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Guy F.
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
Which, in turn, Fuyuhiko. I will never forgive her.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is...
What?
It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
Well, they weren't smacked by a bat, right? No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. I'm gonna hit it with the metal bat. Same thing.
I can prove
Yeah,
with this.
it was the same weapon.
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat.
Eesh. Hey, but that's a good blunt instrument for a zombie apocalypse, I'm telling you. Metal bats can kill it.
There's no way
That's
we
what I
can
would
ignore
use.
that connection.
Over any firearm.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
This is the second time he's been pinned as a killer. It's wild. The first time he wasn't even at the party and he still got pinned. Now he's getting pinned again.
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What?
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
What?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Oh, she's throwing it at Hiyoko. What?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
I'm sorry, what?
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Oh man, you nasty toilet clogging. Okay, I had to go that far. Oh man, I didn't even see my evidence. Okay, footprints, metal bat, trash can, shower room, iron barred window.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru?
Yeah,
You're so mean!
started crying. He's obviously faking it.
Hiyoko! Do you know where Hiyoko was today?
I don't know.
She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
It's decided.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
You sure didn't go. Dude, you need to learn from your mistakes.
Mr. Ants all day!
I feel sorry for the Mr. Ants. Yeah, you did. Hold on. What she said clearly contradicts information, I know. Yeah. Footprints of the beach.
You boy, accusing you! Why do you doubt?
Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Yeah, she was.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Whoops. Yeah, you did.
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong. Your footprints are literally in the sand.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
Yup.
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are.
But they're so tiny.
Don't decide that based on ugliness?
They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Yeah, it's funny how Hiyoko's are like right there too in the screen.
Collected?
Plus, footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left. Which means something happened between those two events. Isn't that right, Yoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
Oh, how joyous that you suddenly got that vision of inspiration.
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
Nah, we just discovered this.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
Exactly.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
When was this, though?
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Wait, so we're trying to prove she wasn't there? What? Footprints, metal bat, shower room, window, letter on Mahiru. Okay.
I did go to the beach house.
Oh, hold on. Let me check letter on Mahiru. The letter found inside Mahiru's pocket. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other. Okay, so this was at, what, I don't know what time it was, but let me try that.
But only during my morning walk.
Let me see if I'll just shoot it right here. Lying through your teeth.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
Oh man, that was an easy one. Lying through your teeth. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Till then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Yoko Sayonji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
In blood.
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious. I don't know.
Oh, she doesn't know?
I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Oh yeah, she was running, right?
Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Maybe it wasn't her. If she ran out in 3, crying.
So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed here.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner through Yuriko, so you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously? I don't know! I didn't even write that letter!
I'm starting to believe that she didn't do it. I was kind of adamant about like lying through your teeth, but no, I think she's genuinely being set up because oh man, because she ran away. First, I think what got me is the first thing is that she said, "What's that letter?" Like I don't know what that letter is, and she looked like she was being genuine about it. And then about her not witnessing, but running from the beach house. After, you know, apparently with their entanglement with Mahiru. And she was running away crying. I don't think someone will be crying if they committed murder. I mean, yes, but in this case, of Danganronpa case, no, they wouldn't.
I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
That I genuinely believe her cried.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru.
But see, she's so short. How would she use the bat to smack her on the head? She's so tiny. She would have to jump to smack Mahiru. Like she would have to pull off the best Super Mario jump she can muster. And like, no, not even that. Like, you know how in Paper Mario, when Mario uses his hammer, he has to like leap up in the air and like smack him? That's what she did. She would have to do like a flip. And hit that excellent rating. The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Hold on, let me just real quick. Yeah, she had to be the closet.
Here.
Yeah, the closet, easy. But no, let me check something real quick.
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Report card. You can check their heights here, right? Let me see. Okay, she's 4'2". All right, and then Mahiru is 5'4". Okay, now that we know this, I have to look this up real quick. Like the quickest. I need to know Mario's height. I need to. Mario's height. I know he's short. I know he's the short guy. He's 5'1". So think about Hiyoko, a 4-foot girl with a metal bat trying to smack Mahiru, who is 5 feet tall, on smack dab on the head. Oh man, that's funny. That's actually funny. I'm telling you, she would have to like jump like real high and like smack her right in the head, or she would have to like hit Mahiru to get her like to lower herself, like probably like in the stomach or something, and then smack her on the head. So she would have to have 2 wounds instead of 1. So just that alone right there from me determining Mario's height, Hiyoko, you're not the killer.
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence.
I'm still thinking about it. I need to drink water. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not listening. What's going on?
Your favorite candy is gummy, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Kidding me?
I have captured the true character of this mystery.
Oh god, hold on to your seats. Gundam's figured something out.
Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But how did she do it? I was just talking about this, Gundam. Think about the differences in height. And Hiyoko's wearing some big old kimono thing, robe. She'll have to move real swift like in that thing.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving the footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark daemons of destruction didn't even need to come out!
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Don't worry, I debunked it. I got you.
Who's someone? Whose trap is it? It must be the hood person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask. There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right?
Oh god, and she's wearing that. Oh man, you can't. If Hiyoko was trying to disguise her face, that makes it even worse. Her clothes give her away.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
Oh my god.
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
More like baked.
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice!
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all! Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island! Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru!
Mahiru, if you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
I got you, Hiyoko. Once we get the debate going, you'll see. It's true that Hiyoko's suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Alright. This might prove her innocence if I'm lucky. Okay, footprints, trash can, yellow gummy, killer's escape route, and gummy bag. Okay.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
Give in to your destruction.
You went to the beach house, right?
He did, I guess.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet?
Yeah, I guess.
So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Not the gummy. I don't know anything about the gummy.
Waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
What was the gummy? Oh, yellow. Okay, yellow gummy.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body.
But Hiyoko, why the body?
So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints.
You can't tuck your way out anymore. It looks like everyone doubts Hiyoko. That really okay?
I shall render my verdict
Yellow
upon
gummy.
this mystery's conclusion.
Yellow gum gum. A gummy candy found in the closet in the beach house. And it said gummy bag, right? Let me see. Eat. Apparently there were a lot of these inside Hiyoko's room. Each bag comes with 4 flavors. Strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Alright. Oh! If that's the case, why is there a yellow one, right? Hold on.
Hiyoko is the sin.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Weren't you also hiding in the closet?
Maybe-
So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Hold on. Yes!
No,
I was
that's
right.
wrong.
I was like, why is there a yellow one if there's only 4 flavors?
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
Hey, gummies are great. I'll have you know. Gummies are top notch. Gummy worms? Gummy bears too. Gummy bears and gummy worms. Oh my god. I could kill for some. Not saying now, of course, because, you know, class trial and such. I probably shouldn't have said that during the class trial, but just saying. It's a figure of speech. Stop looking at me.
You're a midget too, you know.
You're a
You're the
midget.
one who's worried
Wait.
about never getting taller.
Wait, who's the short one in this group? Oh man. I know Hiyoko's 4'2". How tall is Fuyuhiko? Dang it. Dang it, 5'1". Dang it, sorry Hiyoko, you're the shortest. We bully the short ones around here.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Which I would assume be red, green, purple, and orange. Ooh, that actually sounds like a really good combo too. Mmm, yummy.
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor?
Exactly. There's no lemon flavor. There's yellow.
The gummy at the crime scene is yellow, so it obviously looks like it was lemon flavor.
Or banana flavor. Or pineapple. No, pineapple's white.
Gummy is yellow? It's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
And who did? Who's eating yellow gummies? Don't look in my room. It ain't mine. I swear.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge. I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might.
No, not the boppage of the head. I'm trying to bop here.
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're here just because of a little gummy?
Honestly, yeah.
Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
I'm telling you, Fuyuhiko will be amazing in Among Us. I swear. I'm telling you, he would be the best playing Among Us with. My God. Okay, footprints, yellow gummy, iron barred window, gummy bag, and Mikan's autopsy room. Got it.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet.
What did you say?
There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
I see.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
That's true. That's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it.
Mahiru left?
What does that mean?
You don't know?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength.
Wait, no, wait. Last
blocked
got the
the
strength.
road. Thanks to her,
Hold on, Mo.
we have the evidence we need.
That's how it is.
That's wrong.
Yeah, she died instantly.
I left those footprints during my morning walk.
That won't work. Gotta figure out what's right and what's wrong. Yeah, nope.
It's true, that's an important. We can thank Ma.
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
Nope. No, she didn't. She died instantly.
No, that's wrong.
Rake.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
No crawling or nothing. So she would have been. She would like a bleh. She would have to been dragged.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
You keep making shit up. I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
Yay!
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
I doubt it'd be Hiyoko given her size.
The killer,
Just saying.
of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously, that's not true. Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
Right.
If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Totally clean, right? Maybe she ran and all the blood run off. She was running that fast, all the blood just kind of blew off. It flaked away.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer. Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you
Oh.
look down on me.
Jesus. I hate when that shows up sometimes.
We haven't decided that yet.
God, man, I wasn't prepared for that. Ah.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, why do you keep insisting that Hyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
He's real insistent. Okay. Time to shut him up. Rebuttal showdown. Okay, footprints, metal bat, shower room, window, beacons report. Okay.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
I ran out of sharpness.
Get back down.
Can't back down. Nah, me. My argument's better. Advance.
If Hyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
Right.
So what, dumbass?
Oh my god.
There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower. The fact that Hyoko was at the beach house can be proven by the footprints in the sand. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Trying to. Fuyuhiko hasn't thoroughly investigated the crime scene at the beach house. Then I need to tell him he's wrong by using that piece of evidence.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the... After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
No, she didn't, because the shower room don't work.
Through those words.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Yeah.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body.
Why?
When she was done, she put them back on.
Why?
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Not even that, but that's risky. Yoko took off her clothes before committing murder. No, that should be impossible. Because she can't get dressed by herself.
I see.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hyoko mentioned this before.
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Yep.
Which means Hyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Sorry.
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. It only smelled a little. Wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place? Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hyoko do with the blood that got on her? Like a fish?
She swam. She hopped in the water. Wait, she can't swim. Never mind. I'll shut up. Yoko can't swim. That's just putting death on herself.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Oh, Akane.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
But she said that she was fighting Neko, right? And all he got to do was vouch.
That was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru.
I can attest to
Yeah, he can vouch.
If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That actually sounds pretty cool!
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer? Yeah, seems like it.
Yay, she's free.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why would you
you believe me earlier?
All I had to do was just hit it with the height difference, and that was it for me.
You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig Bart. I hope you get a hangnail and die. I'm sorry for being pig Bart.
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hyoko of being suspicious. Could it be? Did he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Oh.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
She did say that they never talked. She never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
Considering I've been hanging out with you for like the past 4 events, but hey, go off. Go off, I guess. I only gave you shaved eyes. No one else gave you nothing.
You always have to say something snide.
You always have to say something snide. Like, seriously. She's got an answer for everything. So do I, though.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but
2 p.m.
around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
Ah.
A letter? Yeah, this one.
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m. Okay. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Till then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Mahiru Koizumi. Huh. Okay, well, we got another clue. Letter Hyoko received.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Huh. The letter that Hyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict that other evidence? It would have to be Mahiru's letter.
I can prove it with this.
I can prove it with this.
Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Right. Because Mahiru says 2:30, while Hyoko says 2. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? Yeah, it says place and time, while the other one says time, right? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m., but in Hyoko's letter...
About what we discussed earlier, oh, change the place, not the time. Is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Dang, who did then? It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? The letter Hyoko, both. Mahiru's? Killer forged the letter Mahiru received. If that's true, then it means Mahiru actually wrote the letter that was used to summon Hyoko.
Damn it!
Is it really okay to say that only Mahiru's letter is real? Okay, so it's not hers. Both?
I see.
Oh, it is both. Huh.
The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same.
Huh.
The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer.
Okay, I didn't know that they forged both letters.
How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
Mr. Crazy Man starts speaking.
We can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep.
Fell asleep? What?
Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Oh, knocked out then.
Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore?
Have to.
I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
Now that makes sense.
I was scared. It was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start.
Dang.
And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Oh.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
But the question is, who did it now? Who framed Hiyoko?
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
That sounded real.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
He's on the side of hope.
I'm on the side of the
Yeah.
absolute hope that can overcome any despair.
He's like Rouge. He's like Rouge the Bat. Like, I'll hang with the side that benefits me the most. That's Nagito. He's Rouge the Bat in another life.
And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray.
But gray, yeah, I like that.
Or even for victory.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. I like that. I like that line. That's a good line.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Like, Nagito went from, like, the second protagonist, or what's it called? Deuteragonist or something like that? To immediately, like, anti-hero.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yup. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
And he's asleep.
What? He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth. That may be true, but even so, you can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Trial suspended. Alright. End of part 1 of the class trial.
Well then, now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now. Huh? You're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't. That's seriously a big no-no. But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? No. Without further ado, the answer is... you can't. Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears.
Correct.
Correct.
Say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me.
Alright. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end it right here, guys, for the part 1 of case 2. So, Hyoko been set up. We've solved the game, the trivia game, not trivia, Twilight Syndrome game. We solved that, but we still don't know who did the deed on Mahiru. But hopefully we'll figure it out next episode. So until then, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Also, comment and subscribe to get new feed on videos and become a member of the Cuckoo Crew today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky so you can recommend the fidget games you want me to play or chat, your preference. Also, after you subscribe, be sure to tap that bell to get new notifications on videos so you'll never miss an upload from me ever again. But that's going to be it from Danganronpa 2. In the next episode, we will continue on with part 2 of the class trial. And maybe we'll see who did it, who was the killer, and, get everything all settled and done with. But until then, have a nice day, have a nice night. Amateur is out. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay crazy. I shall see you in the next episode. Peace.